Okay, so we are headed out for a walk. We are going to go this direction. We are currently strapped to the front of my pack. Which is the best that I could get right now. So I don't want to be holding it in case I need to use any of my utilities. Light, knives, etc. Y'all probably aren't gonna see much because it's dark outside. But once I get far enough away from the house here, I'm going to turn my light on, I think. So I'm just needing to work through some things that I've had in my head as of late. It is around 2100. On 2130. For all of you who don't know military time, or it's 24-hour really, but most people call it military. 2100 is 9 o'clock. This is a nice clearing here. It's rather open, but snow here is a good 4 to 6 inches deep unless you get up onto a path. This is a bit of a path that I've made while walking. Okay. Now I'm far enough away from the house. Let's turn my light here on to dim. Like I said, you're not going to be able to see a whole lot. You're on my chest. I figured I would just turn my light off. There's a house up here. I don't think anybody's in it, but you know, they're safe and sorry. I'm just working through some things that I have inside of my head. Some stuff I'm not quite able to figure out. We're gonna walk back to the lake here. It's around 0 degrees. Open areas tend to be colder. Enclosed areas of trees like this are warmer. But really just a walk is all I needed. I figured I would share this experience with you guys. I'll take off my chest real quick. And, I really can't see it. But I'm on the lake. There's the moon. But, I just walked from over here. Turn my light off and then put you back on my chest. I can get you clipped in where you're supposed to be. That is secured. So yeah, I've just had a lot on my mind. More so, I haven't been sleeping that great. Trying to figure out why. I didn't bring a stick with me either, so I'm not going to walk too much further out than this. And probably only going 100 feet. I don't know. Just the constant mental battle that I have. It can be a bit much. Some of you watching know a little bit better than others. Some of you don't. I just like to try and reflect on my thoughts. One of my main issues right now is I've been talking to my brother, and he's still at my father's home. He doesn't want to be there. I just want to help him in any way that I can. Because I know what it's like to be in that home. And it's not good. That was one of the main things. The other one that I'm trying to puzzle out is just my own issues. When people ask me about my depression or my anxiety, and then I let them know that I have PTSD. Well, what do you have PTSD for? You weren't in the military. Post-traumatic stress disorder is not just related to and only exclusively to war, battle fatigue, or any sort of that. It can be any single traumatic event that happened in your life. Whether it was something that was real or something that someone manipulated you to believe was real. Things that people do to you, violent things, physical altercations, negativity of any sort, someone arguing with you, particularly putting their hands on you, screaming, any sort of violent or irresponsible behaviors. That is how someone can achieve, more or less, develop PTSD. I was hospitalized last year a few times. That was rough. But I was at my father's home. And him and my stepmother, Nicole, they just didn't and still don't understand my issues, my battles. I have demons, and instead of trying to help me with those demons, they said it was a game, it wasn't real. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I had a high caliber weapon in my hands and was completely prepared to end my life. But I'll tell you what, I am extremely glad that I never did that. On the many occasions that I could have, and I'm ashamed to have said and say that there were many occasions, and we're talking more than 5. I'm grateful that I did not, because I would not be where I am today, obviously. But I would not have what I have right now. I left my father's residence, I believe it was September. I have not been back since. I have not made any points to contact him. I don't want to contact him. I don't want him in my life. I don't need that in my life. More or less, I just need to work through the shit that I have going on in my head. Because I'll tell you what, it's not good. None of it is good. And I just need to work through it. And if people can support me, and I have people who support me, and I love them, and I care about them very much, I would lay my life down for those people. I just don't want to lose anybody. Found out not too long ago that an old friend of mine killed himself. That hit me hard. It hits me hard any time that it comes up. Whenever I hear something about, suicide or anything like that. But it also, he sent me a song. I shouldn't say he, but in a way I feel like he did. One of his friends sent it to me because his parents wouldn't. And it was an apology, basically. He couldn't take it anymore. He had brain cancer. His parents wouldn't help him even with that. And in the letter that he wrote to everyone, it was that he knew he was going to die, and he didn't want to be miserable anymore. He couldn't take not being loved or cared for and shown just about every disrespect that a person could give you. He loved to hunt. So he decided he was going to grab his shotgun, and he shot himself in the head. No service was held for him. The sort of respect or honor he received was from me and a select other of his friends that he had. That's fucked up. And you wanna know what? You're right, I'm hurt, and I'm sad, and I'm angry that my friend was taken away from me, even though him and I weren't able to talk for so long. But you know what? That's one other person that is now a statistic. A person that didn't need to be a statistic. What if someone had just asked him on that day, "How can I help you? I see that you're struggling. John, how can I help better you? What support can I give you?" Would that have changed a thing? Would he not have chose to end his life? People have asked me before, "Have you thought about killing yourself?" And I slowly but surely reply, yes. Have you committed or attempted to commit suicide? And that one never makes sense. Have you committed suicide? Well, obviously not. You're talking to me. Have you attempted? Yes. I'm an open book to people. If you ask me a question, I will give you the honest answer. I didn't begin this with the usual, "Hey guys, it's Logical Solutions here." But if it's on the channel, right now, I feel like you guys should get it, that it's me. Most of you know who I am in real life. The rest of you, I don't know. More or less, I just needed to let out a few things. I'm happy that I did it. Venting is something that most people don't like, because they feel like they're being attacked with somebody else's problems, or pushed upon, thrust upon them. I tell every single person that I meet mostly, if you need me, call me, text me, email, do whatever you need. I will answer as quickly as I can. I care about people. Human existence, in its soul and barest form, is that of our fellow man. And there's all too many people in this world who don't understand that we're all people. We all fight things. We all have our own problems. But you know what? If you can help the next guy, why the fuck are you not doing it? The world needs to have an eye-opener. They need to realize that just because somebody else is laying in the street right now and they don't have clothes, or they're hungry, or they're homeless, that does not mean that they are lower than you. I don't care if you're a $1 billion Microsoft company fucking owner. Not owner, but whatever. You get the point. There are men who have 6-figure jobs right now, who get done with their shifts at work. You know what they do? They drive their Rolls Royce right around the corner there. They get out, They change into dirty clothes, slap a little bit of garbage on themselves to make themselves stink, and you know what? They sit there and panhandle. That's disgusting. You have a life. You don't know what it means to try to struggle, to survive. People sometimes disgust me. And you know what? It's fine. It's totally fine. If they want to do that, it's up to them. But I will tell you what. I will not do that. But if I catch one of them doing that, it will not be a good day for that person. Let's move on to a more positive subject. I am in an amazing relationship. I have found the person that I believe I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Yeah, I went through the same phase not too long ago. But you know what? That didn't turn out right. But this time, it's gonna work. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my heart, my mind, my gut, inside my very being, in my soul. I can feel it. She's beautiful. She's completely one of a kind. Beautiful, amazing, just intelligent, all around, as close to perfect as you can get inside and out. I'm grateful. And I feel like the luckiest man on earth. And I know it sounds like a cliche, but I'm not the greatest guy in the world. But I damn well feel like the luckiest one out there to be able to have her. No, I'm not going to tell you her name. I'm not going to tell you my own real name. People don't quite understand why YouTubers do that. Security. It's like one of their guard fences, you know, their outposts, shit like that. Ooh, we've got movement. Time to slap out our sharp object. Let's move a ways down. We're gonna go back out. I walked back up the path, but I'm moving out on the flat ground, so I had area to maneuver a little bit in case I need to. I'm not expecting to have to, just in case. Yeah, there's definitely something over there. Give me a call out. No? Nothing? Okay. Well, we're just gonna continue walking back on the path. And, hopefully it's nothing. I can hear something move around. It's coming in this direction off on our 3 o'clock-ish, between our 2 and 3. I do have my knife. Very nice object that I got on Christmas. I'm very pleased with it. I will display it in another video. Right now, I'm just being watchful. But, back to my subject. It's like a gate that YouTubers have. They very rarely open that gate. But when they do, you better be there for the kill. More or less, I should say. Yeah, I can hear it. It's on our 6 o'clock now. 5. That's on our 4. 3. Yeah, we got plenty of tree cover between us and it. I gotta put my knife away now. like I was saying, that's one of their gates. When you're there, you want to be there so you know all the important updates and information. I don't usually ask for people to subscribe, but if you watch this and found it interesting, I'll definitely make more just like it. I've done a few walks, but if you would subscribe, go right ahead, it'd be great. Thanks for the support. But other than that, I'm glad I was just able to vent, to let some shit out, more or less. And I will be making another video in the morning, more than likely. Thank you for watching. This was Logical Solutions Production. Thank you.